Prior to starting the programming, make sure that you have App Inventor 2 open to your Buttons app, and also make sure that you have your Developer Tools page available. So, all the programming for apps takes place under blocks. So here's where you make things happen. And that's me just playing around. Let's go ahead and start with the Vanish button. If you click on Vanish button, notice you get a lot of choices. Something weird's going on there. I have all these choices for what I can make that button do. Basically, I want to say when the Vanish button is clicked, and then I click on Vanish button, I am going to go ahead and make that star disappear. So set Vanish button image to, and in programming, you always use this idea of logic, true, false. You always have true be yes, it exists, false be no, it goes away. So to make something disappear, you make it false. Next, let's do the talk button. The talk button, when talk button clicks, do. And to make it talk, you have to use this text-to-speech. If I click on text-to-speech, notice I get a lot of choices. I'm going to go ahead and choose call text-to-speak. And here is where I tell it what to say. So I will go ahead and choose text. You can use this text box for talking, for writing, even for pictures. So I'm going to tell it to say, ouch, that hurt. Okay? Next, the sound button. It's going to play a sound. So when I click on when sound button clicks, I want it to play a sound, only there is a problem here. I forgot. I can put this here now, but actually it's not going to play anything because in the designer I forgot to attach the sound effect to the sound. That's a mistake that you'll probably make. Click on sound and say, what is the source of the sound? Well, the source is that little twinkle sound effect. I downloaded. Okay, good. So now when I touch on it, it will actually play something. Last is going to be the color button. It is going to change colors. Now, for this, you could do something easy, which is to just choose a color from the paltry number they have available under colors. But I would like you to try making your own color. So instead of choosing these, go ahead and choose this make a color. And colors are just numbers like everything else. And if you go to Developer Tools, App Inventor really likes this color coding. What's called the RGB color coding chart. And I could choose whatever color I want. And I want this beautiful red. And notice 25500. All these different choices. 255, 1650. Light coral, 240, okay, I'm going to try the light coral. So write it down if you don't remember it. 240, 128, 128. All right, so I can go here and I can go 240 and 128. Hard to believe that numbers are colors, but they are. 8, because it's all zeros and ones. Great. Now there's a problem here. Without making my image go away, I'm not going to see the color. So right now, that image of the multicolored star is going to get in the way of seeing the color change. So I'm going to have to go to blocks and Think about what you did here. You're going to go ahead and say when color button hit, and you can have as many things lined up. You can attach as many of these little green things as you want and have it do 20 things if you want. But I'm going to have to make that image go away, otherwise I will not be able to see it, the color change. And look, here's another thing cool. You can just click up here, do Control C, Control V, and you can make all sorts of copies of things. There we go. So now when I hit that button, then the image is going to go away and I'll be able to see the new color. I think I'd also like to make my color button just a little bigger. I guess that's okay. So why don't you do that much and then grab a phone and see if it works.